Carolyn Dube here, and today I am playing with Cecilia Swatton's Blossoming Branches here. It's an awesome stencil. I love the shape of it. It totally has me thinking about these trees that I keep seeing on my walks in the morning, and I want to create an art journal page with a tree in it, but this border around it is not a part of the image that I have in my head that I want to create. So I am just going to cut the stencil right out of this frame. I'm cutting it straight along the edges so that I can keep that straight frame, and now I've got this stencil that I can use in something else. The edge of the stencil has some very straight lines on it, so because I cut it in a straight line, so I'm just kind of curving those up, cleaning them up a little bit so that no one will know that I actually cut it out of its frame. And the good news is this stuff cuts with scissors. It's strong and it's durable, but it's also adaptable. So this is all being inspired by those walks and seeing the trees, the way the sunlight was hitting them this morning. They were just majestic. Absolutely. Can you tell I really like those trees? Well, I want this tree to be tall like those trees, so I'm just going to build it a trunk. So just by cutting that really fancy piece of index card to about the width of what would fit on there, then I'm going to grab a really fancy tool called tape. And I'm going to just keep trimming it down so it's skinny enough so I can just hold that trunk on there so it stays in place. And I just keep trimming. And by the way, I did not cut my finger, so I'm very proud of myself for that. Yes, indeed, high five that I did not make myself bleed. I'm going to position that tree about where I want it on my art journal page, and then I'm just going to hit it with a bunch of sprays. I'm going to use some color bloom sprays that I have. I'm going to go blue up in the sky, and I'm going to go green down for the grass, because those are the colors that I see when I'm on my walk. And if you're enjoying this video so far and you'd like to see more of my YouTube videos, I'd love it if you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Well, by the way, here, as I'm doing the spray inking, I wasn't happy with my blue. I wanted more blue, so I can just put the tree right back on top and hit it again with a whole lot more spray ink. Well, what that created was a lot of wonderful, juicy spray ink and color right on that stencil, and I hate to waste that. So I brought out a smaller journal, and I just kind of plopped it down on there. And I'm using a paper towel just so I don't end up creating a lot of smudges and smears with that. And there's still a little bit of ink on the top of it, so I'm going to capture it there. The big question now is, what am I going to do with this? I've got 2 art journal pages started and nothing finished. And guess what? I'm okay with that. I was inspired to get this much done today. This is as far as my muse has taken me. So these pages are going to sit just like this until my muse gives me an inspiration for them again, until there's something I want to try on them. That means they could sit like this for a week or 6 months or 2 years. I'm not really worried because it's a piece of paper in an art journal. I have given myself permission to take the time that I need, and I encourage you to give yourself permission to take the time that you need to create art, to play in your art journal, whatever your creative expression is, without the pressure to have to create a finished something, a product, a completed project. It's fun to just play. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have a friend that you think would enjoy this video too, I'd love it if you'd share it with them. Thanks for being a part of this colorful journey.